Bible says, "A new commandment I give unto you, that you love one another as I have loved you, that you also love one another. Love suffers long and is kind. Love envies not. Love vaunts not itself, is not puffed up. Love doth not behave itself unseemly, seeks not her own, is not easily provoked, thinks no evil, rejoices not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in truth. Love beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endures all things. Love never fails, for love is of God. And now abides faith, hope, love, these three, but the greatest of these is love."
Heather, almost exactly 3 years ago to the date, I was just getting to know who you were for the very first time.
Tyler, 3 years ago you came into my life and completely changed who I thought I was, who I am, and who I will be.
On our very first date, I knew there was something about you that was special. Aside from the fireworks I felt inside after the first time we met, and seeing how stunningly gorgeous you are, along with hearing your Valley Girl accent, it didn't take long to realize that you are way more than just a beautiful person on the outside.
Your love has healed my wounds, softened my edges, and filled places in my heart that I believed would always be empty. For that alone, I will be eternally grateful.
We have traveled many places and shared several experiences together that have helped me to understand and appreciate the person that you are. Through those, I've learned that you are extremely intelligent, genuine, hardworking, strong-willed, generous, funny, kind-hearted, patient, and especially selfless.
You have taught me that true love is selfless, understanding, and patient. You have been by my side since day one, without waver, without doubt. You have been my constant, and you are the reason I smile. You have allowed me to love you, and that love has saved me in more ways than you'll ever know.
I've witnessed firsthand the way that you treat your family, your friends, and the people that you don't even know. I've seen the way that you have faced adversity with such a positive attitude while tackling a full-time career, along with seeking your bachelor's degree, on top of being an amazing mother. These are many of the qualities and traits that make you special to me and why I fell in love with you.
I never thought I would find someone so utterly and completely perfect. Someone who makes me happier than I ever dreamed I could be. Someone who has accepted my son and cherishes him like his own. Thank you for choosing me, for choosing us. You have touched my heart so deeply, and when I look at you, I see the rest of my life.
Over time, I have learned from your example how to love Grayson as my own. While I did barely miss his first steps, I've been able to be a part of many first-time experiences, and I look forward to many more while continuing to build on the bond we have, and doing everything I can to be the role model and example that my dad was to me, along with providing him the security and stability in a family that he is entitled to, just like you and I both had growing up. Ultimately, I know as I stand here today that I am truly blessed that our paths crossed when they did. You are my greatest friend and the woman that God created just for me, and I cannot wait to start our new life together.
As your wife, I vow to remind myself that there are 52 weekends in a year, and you only need 7 weekends when hunting season rolls around. And to laugh at all your jokes, even though 90% of the time they're pointed at me. I vow to facilitate our love for Mexican food and not to spend our life savings on lottery tickets, even though you cannot win if you don't play. But most importantly, I vow to show you constant grace and to be a loving and faithful wife who builds you up, encourages you, and believes in your dreams as if they were my own.
As your husband, these are my vows to you. Under no circumstances will I ever be unfaithful or do anything to compromise your trust. I vow to always put your needs above mine. I vow to always communicate openly and listen to you when you need to be heard. I vow to always treat you with dignity and respect, along with being an example to Grayson to ensure he knows how to treat his mother. I vow to be the best teammate you've ever had and help you accomplish all of your dreams and ambitions, even if it means temporarily sacrificing my own.
I vow to respect you, even if I disagree with you, and to respect the decisions you make for our family. I vow to communicate with you, even when it's easier for me to shut down. I vow to value your strengths, your intellect, your kind heart, your integrity, but also welcome your weaknesses. I vow to work with you to build a marriage of teamwork, knowing that together We will build a life far better than either of us could imagine alone.
I vow to never get complacent or take you for granted and ensure you always know how much you mean to me. I vow to always raise our family in a Christian environment and according to the Bible's direction. And finally, I vow to not only love who you are today, but the person one day that you will become.
James Tyler, you will always be my safety, my comfort, my home, and I will love you until my last breath. You are my forever, and I will always choose you. I love you.
The Bible says, "Ye shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And these words which I command you this day shall be in your heart, and you shall teach them diligently unto your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house. Put on therefore as the elect of God, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, and long-suffering, forbearing one another and forgiving one another. And above all these things put on love, and let the peace of God rule in your hearts, having pledged your faith in and love to each other, and having sealed your solemn marital vows by giving and receiving the rings, acting in the authority vested in me by the laws of this state, and looking to heaven for divine sanction, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride."